entire best of 3, that can very quickly become the difference maker between going map 3 or just simply in things ending on map number 2. It's not the best start for them. They spent EMPs, all their Selmas, they got no breach, but look at that. Arakashi just walks on in.
Oh my, but the kill's still very much favoring Task, especially since he's locked into Pantry at this point. There's no soft wall, there's no soft destruction. He just needs to win his engagement, and he's looking a little high. Solotov, Crouch gets the very final kill. MnM, 1-0. And keep them in cheeky spots, and then when the time is right, maybe later in a round, turn that camera around when the defenders are least expecting it. This is not a play you usually see at all. And I mean, Nello goes for it, he gets it. Gets down on the window, back in, not retrievable. Sandbox actually picked up that first kill, Nick, but then immediately there's 2. The question about Solus, will it be utility work or
down? This has to be a kill strat for Sandbox because that diffuser cannot be planted down.
Taylor will want to hop on in very quickly. Solotov in his position, guns him down. Now it's Good Boy's turn to get 2 more picks. Diffuser is pretty much out of reach, but Solotov's ready for it. He locked out round number 1, he'll do the same on round number 2. MnM perfect so far.
That rotation, you're down 0-3, and guess what? You gotta attack the exact same bombs in the same order most likely. This time, Mephi on the blitz, looking for a fast play. Perhaps the C4 get tossed, I believe, into the Aruna gate actually.
I think it was just waiting for it to go away. Oh no! That's not ideal, but Good Boy's there as backup. You got Urkazi as well on the repel. Candela goes in. All these blows being traded 50 seconds into the round, and it's Sandbox to come out ahead. They just steps away from the bomb site as well, which is going to call these MnM players back into action. Nello knows the task, Nello knows the job. Down goes Good Boy. Demic will follow in the afterlife. Taylor and Arukazi is the last 2 left. And MnM have not been shaken off of their positions. Flash goes out to move one of the players on the stairs. Nice shot from NV Taylor on the nave. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Diffuser retrieved. Sandbox could pull this off. Tyrant and Nello are far enough back, and they're both going to be retaking the site from the same angle unless they decide one of you needs to go over to Trophy. Can't have both over in Statuary. Sound of the case going down. This cross for NV Taylor is good, but he fails to take out Nello, and now Arukazi has to get off of the plant because of it. And he gets taken out by Tyrant. NV Taylor had rotated, but he missed out on both MnM players while doing so, and it's to the undoing of Sandbox.
Other style of siege where now they bring out the glass, the Ying, the Osa. They're going to play for the bomb site that Red execute. Knave has impact grenades. The first Cadella and the second are just there to fake things out and cause them to happen, which has forced out 1C4, but Nello finds a kill onto Arcase on the ace as well. So already Sandbox playing from behind.
Oh no, and you can't even see half of this. They're in the midst of the smoke and...
What? No, that's bad.
That might be one of the ugliest rounds that we've seen in the last 4 days.
Toss them out and deny the plan.
Yeah, you could blanket this whole area. He's got it lined up already. Uses just waiting for the sweep.
There's the rotate. That's good.
Sandbox making some changes. This is excellent, but are they going to be quick enough? Herein lies the issue. They're running out of time. They haven't been able to move Usus out of this spot. Now it's NV Taylor to breathe in some gas. Mephi's in there as well. NV Taylor inside a study. He could shut this down. It's going to all fall onto the shoulders of Nafe. And they managed to get him off the plant with the toxic canister.
Yep.
This one making noise.
I'll storm in now. Just a minute left on the clock, and it's Solotov next one up to take a lot of damage, but he wins the duel against Mephi. All right.
Okay, the retake now instead. Smart play from Nello. Could go for a flank.
Nello's gonna make a ton of noise, and he drops. Oh my goodness, look at the confidence that he has, but it's a bit misplaced. Arukazi humbles him quite quickly. The previous round, MnM were able to stop Sandbox from getting the diffuser planted, and that's all that matters. You can still have your whole 5 team up. And if one of them gets off the plant after the clock hits 0, that's all that matters. Smoke's going out, and look at this play from Solotov, but he's not close to where the diffuser is going. Nave gets a misread, swatted away by NV Taylor, and another for NV Taylor. Solotov can't find anything, and the diffuser goes down. The strategy was there, but now Solotov on a single point of HP has to wander back into harm's way. He'll make a bunch of noise while doing it. Drones still scouting for him. And it's Good Boy to seal the deal. Much better round strategically for this Sandbox team, but you can't help but maybe give them a bit of a nod because MnM didn't need to go to that site, but they did anyway.
The Jaeger and the smoke, and that's going to basically be the entire round for them.
Capital was very successful previously when employed by Sandbox. Same thing seems to be happening with MnM, but they can't get Arukaze out. It's a bit slow to the punch on Tyrant, and now Mephi's gonna get jumped on. Too many angles to look at. Envy Taylor in a 1v4, not good enough. MnM, map point.
Of a flank play from Solotov. Now, Dimick and Goodboy are below. 2 C4s in pocket, pulse scanner as well. So Sandbox, they should have information to act upon with this.
Nello's just rushing in, excuse me. Nello finds one. A bit of sloppiness on the second, but Nave is there to get it. Diffuser is going down. This one is just about over. Final player down below is Demick. It's only Goodboy left above, and it's a 4v1 rush strat. My God.
MnM, they read that perfectly. No poses below. The EMP the gates, the run in, they plan on concrete, but no C4 can get you, and they just take the bomb site to achieve. And they have great intel with that blue turn from China that just got shot to have information on the whereabouts of all the defending players. Yoka Jones and his single C4 could make a difference, but not quite.
Etrocell gets tossed well, but okay. Demick decides to take matters into his own hands. Down goes Demick, though, paying for his crimes, and Nave dispatching Envy Taylor. Arukaze pivots over to take down Nave, but again, another trade. Right now, all favoring MnM, except for Mephi, who's on a shadow of himself. Single point of HP. Still killing quite well. He was concerned with the Yokai drone. He finds it. That's less intel for Sandbox in these final 20 seconds. But Goodboy's long range. A single round was all Sandbox got on their map of Villa. Can Nello stop that from happening now in Clubhouse in just the first round? On the diffuser, nobody pushing in. He sees one, but he gets swung on. Well played by Sandbox to pinch effectively. Red stairs, what's going on? Tyrant knows he's still in that position, but Mephi under siege, quite literally.
Oh yeah.
He'll get flashed out, the ADS will eat the nade. They were really banking on the thermite to do something there. And they just let him die. What on earth happens? You don't bail out your teammates at all. You let Mephi do that? Come on, MnM. You've shown a bit more practice than that. Arukaze gets caught, clipped on prowess early on. They're both stacked up. This is where things are going to get tricky, and Mephi doesn't want to engage. Doesn't have intel. He seems to think that they're going to split their numbers. He's actually wrong. They're both in the same spot. This is so winnable.
What?
But it was a gunfight that was lost. But MnM were far more confident on Villa.
Yeah, it's been some puzzling attacks so far. A bit disjointed from the attack inside of MnM, but maybe this will work.
I guess just pop in dry. No, that's a terrifically bad set of decisions for MnM. Eyes from Sandbox in a similar position. Nave walks in. Okay, they're just not looking. That's fine, but it's a Gumine with 5 seconds left to smoke in front of him. He knows that he's out of time. You know who Nave kind of looks like?
Trying to see where the execute will come from. Nave on the main stairs to the ban. I'm actually trying to get that church wall open up with this grenade. Is there anything to stop it?
No, nicely tossed by Solotov. Directly into the lap of Mephi. 2 kills away from a flawless round. Make it 1. Arukaze, can you stop them at all? Yes. High rate of fire takes down Uses. There wasn't much left of them. So now Arukaze is taken out as well.
Quite well for themselves. And look at this. Sandbox moving a lot once again.
Oh, Tyrant almost missing out on it against Envy Taylor. Reminiscent of Uses' duel in the previous round where he almost lost his life. High rate of fire for the Vector and Goodboy as he completely runs out of bullets, has to go for the reload. Mephi blinded, Goodboy taken out, Arukaze and Mephi still holding down this part of the map. Mephi sees one as the fire will prohibit them from collapsing on him, but it doesn't matter because they can just shoot from long range. This is the same exact situation as before, a 5v2 that becomes a 4v2. MnM will be denied a flawless round yet again, but will they be denied the round at all? Well, the only person who can stop it now is Demick. Inside the site, minute to go. That might as well be an eternity for Sandbox to wait.
Yeah, and it's a 1v4 this time as well, so many more enemies to fight against.
Demick being harassed by those drones, spam pinged. Uses draws the straw, and he's the one who gets that final kill. Only a tiny bit of HP for Solotov as well, but you know the threat that he can be? EMPs go out, nades go out as well. Now Nafe will be under watch. Nello taking a lot of damage, and he's finished off inside of dirt. The gambit does not work out. Good Boy goes down to Solotov, and now Nafe will drop, but there's no coverage at all. Envy Taylor inside of Church has great line of sight. Down goes Arukaze. Uses is there as well. There's only a single player to find, but can they do it on time? No, they can't. The clock will give Sandbox that round. I don't know if either team deserved to win that one, Nick, because you are extremely vulnerable. So it'll come to blows now. Sandbox wants to walk in and take this engagement. Mind you, this whole round started by a bunch of sloppiness from MnM, and they've been able to keep this one relatively close. Now it's Nello being watched. Oh, okay.
They lack critical information.
Yeah, Ying is banned. That's fine. Whatever. You'll be okay. But like, I gotta feel like it's a suboptimal pick. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. 30 seconds left, and it looks like it's gonna be a dry take, but the guns are working out for Sandbox. They very quickly eliminate 3 of the 5 members from MnM, and as the diffuser goes down in the hands of Arukaze, MnM are in so much trouble. The Nitro cell from Nello falls short. He'll retake blue with 2 separate players from Sandbox in that position, and he wins one duel, but not the other. Sandbox putting together their own streak now. Information. Guarding against the hatch play from Sandbox. MnM had an advantage in the previous round. It was all for naught, and it seems like this might be the case again, as Good Boy springs on in and Demic will join. Down goes the player inside a bathroom. That's Nello. Sight control firmly for Sandbox. MnM will need to retake yet again, a familiar situation. But look at this. They might be able to get the planter. No! Nafe, you're on the wrong side of it. Gets it at the last second, reducing Sandbox to just a single player. But Mephi's in that power position. He knows they're gonna come up the stairs. Good for one. Mephi always seems to find himself in that weight room spot. Now he can hold the window. Who wins the duel? Nafe's gonna sit on it. And there's the vault. Oh! Nafe reads him like a book. Keeping their dream alive. That would have been Sandbox moving to map point, but instead it's a 1-round game.
Gone from the operator pool now for all the attack inside, and now MnM, they can play very comfortably near the side, get as many guns pointed in the right direction to get that 5 versus 3 enabled. Nello has a shield, has a strong position, but Juices, he gets a kill again.
They're all lined up. Envy Taylor waltzes right in, sees a body at the top of red stairs. Not good enough. Followed up with Nate having the shotgun out. Nello does things as well as he's used to. A flawless round will tie things up.
Yeah.
Now you cannot go through kitchen if you're Sandbox. You have to go elsewhere. You're gonna rely on brute force through blue, through Moto, bottom of main stairs. That means the defenders can hold down the bomb site really effectively in B. Now where the storm comes. Are they ready for it? Oh. No! Sandbox suddenly dominating the kill feed. Nafe gets 2, uses with 1. It's an all-out brawl. Uses very front forward. Nafe gives his position away. It's all up to Mephi. He's isolated 1 inside of blue, but he's about to run out of time. And there's nothing he can do. MnM moved to series point.
Can still get injured, of course, as well. Tyrant, oh, that is not a great position to be in.
Oh, and he gets away.
Just barely. Oh, they're rushing the site,
though.
though.
Jacuzzi wall is opened up. They're off to the races. Demic taken out, but it's MnM to rebuff them perfectly. Arukaze, the first one on the board for Sandbox. Good Boy is gone. Mephi's on a point of HP. Arukaze with the diffuser. He'll have to get in and escort it. Get that down, but they're blocked out right now. Mephi's looking in the wrong direction. Arukaze ended by Nello. Lights out on APAC. Sandbox goes home. MnM move on to phase 2.